Earlier this month, there was a big live stream held for Blue Protocol. I didn't get around to covering it at the time because I was very busy. The source for this video and all of the contents therein will be provided in the description below. This is from the Blue Protocol DB website. I urge you to, if you're interested, go ahead and click the link. There is a lot of information here. We're not going to go over all of it. We're going to skim over and go over the bits that we want to go over that we find personally interesting. Otherwise, this video would end up being like 30 or 40 minutes long. Before we jump in though, I do want to quickly point out, I do have a guide on how to get into Blue Protocol and play Blue Protocol if you're interested. They seem to be banning players a lot less frequently, so now might be the chance to get in and test it out for yourself. First and foremost are the developer thoughts and the apologies. They're aware that there are a lot of bugs in the game. They were fixing those bugs. They affected main quests and dungeons. The executive producers said they're very happy that so many people were able to enjoy the world of Regnus. They will do their best to provide an amazing experience and urge people to continue to give feedback to improve the game. The devs have stated that they plan on improving the adventure board system. That's always promising. There are going to be class adjustments, but it seems as though that was short since they were finalizing changes. They're making improvements to the mount riding. Mount gathering will be available on August 23, which means you will no longer be required to dismount to actually harvest the resources. Fantastic choice. I hate having to dismount, harvest an herb or a rock or a shiny on the ground, and then remount back up. Before we go any further into this though, I do want to take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon. You guys allow for me to continue to push out videos like this every single day, and I cannot express how much I appreciate that. Also, if you have a moment, consider following me over on Twitch, where I stream these kinds of games every weekend. They're making improvements to the gacha system. It's always promising. Looks to be gacha rates and the rank pity system. The rates were low initially. They're increasing the rates so it'll feel a lot better. I think gacha is unnecessary in the game, but increasing the acquisition rate for S tier items from 1.2 to 3%, A tier from 12, well, they're leaving A tier the same, B tier from 27 to 35, and C tier from 59 to, oh, they're reducing that to 50. Okay, this is more promising, but still not that large of an increase, but almost tripling the acquisition rate of S rank items is a good move. It is 12% for A is actually pretty good, but almost tripling the S tier is a fantastic step in the right direction. Now we just need to triple that again and then have C increase A, and then we're in a good spot. There are content updates coming. There are areas to explore, new fields, rush battle, entire raids, time attacks, score attacks, 4 new enemy types, a summer event, tropical resort. There are changes to the beauty salon. Admittedly, I never use like face paint or face scars or anything like that because I don't feel like some hipster edgelord where I need to have myself like scarred up. New rose orb cosmetics. These look promising. We have the little ladybug anime hair things. Is that a ring on his? Okay, the little the little two. All right, those aren't very expensive. New gacha banners. So here's a watermelon. This is a pose, if I recall. Oh my god, yeah, that right there, that's a reason to definitely attempt the gacha. Yep. All right, those are some nice swimming trunks. Oh my god, well, I don't have like, if I wore something like that, you wouldn't be able to tell that, you know, I'm half Asian. So, new free roam dungeon. I mean, it's a forest, like it's a forest, like a little chasm. New event. I mean, that's thrilling. The new Blitz Lancer and the gameplay associated with the Blitz Lancer. This, I think, is actually important because this is a new class. This is what I'm most excited for. I love classes that allow me to play with my long stick. Like, playing with my big, long, hard stick is probably the most fun I have every day. Being able to play with my big, long, hard stick in a video game is just... It's video games imitating real life. Like, piercing these enemies with my big, long, hard stick is going to provide me so much satisfaction. Oh, that was it. I mean, that was cool. That was cool, but I really didn't see much there. I mean, I don't think we really need like the mechanics explained to us if we can see the mechanics in like a 60-second trailer. And finally, what is arguably the most important part of all of this, Blue Protocol reaches 600,000 total players in Japan in a little over a week after its June 14th release. This was posted almost a month ago, so you can only expect the numbers to have propelled significantly higher since then. That is a lot of players. This is no doubt going to be a very big game when it launches globally. Whether it can retain those numbers is another question altogether, but this is very promising to see. Now, if Blue Protocol isn't your kind of game, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. It might be of more interest to you.